I am back with another one. I think I'm gonna turn the camera around, y'all. I was debating. I'm gonna call this one a blackout. But it's me, I'm here. So I start pulling cards already. Just trying to see what's going on in the world, in the energy, just life events. And the first card I pulled was Dragon. This water is rough, but in the distance it's calmer. So whatever's going on now, it's like something's ruffling the waters. But whenever this is over with, there is some calmer waters in the future. I feel like something's being uprooted or removed from its foundation, so to speak. Seashells. Somebody may have seen something. I see a trumpet here. A trumpet was blown. Something could be coming to an ending. Judgment could be called on something. And the card says discover your courage. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. Because she's taking control of this dragon. Y'all not even gonna believe I just looked up and the phone said reconnecting, so I have no idea where it stopped at. I'm still looking at this first card anyway, but I have no idea where the video stopped at, so. Yeah, someone's discovering their courage. They're taking control of this dragon, whatever this is. This could be something within. This could be something that's happening on the out. But whatever it is, she's taking control of it. I feel like judgment's being called on something because I see a trumpet. Something's being lifted off of its foundation. And through your courage, you're able to move yourself from these rough waters and maybe position yourself into calmer waters where things run more smoothly, where you're able to just go with the flow, when things don't seem so shaken up. So maybe you have to discover your courage to be able to remove yourself out of this, whatever this is. And so there could definitely be something happening. Something going on in the world. Something's being shaken up right now. Something's being removed or lifted from its foundation. Dreams. It says believe in your dreams. So when it comes down to this card, the first thing I'm seeing is a lot of people are asleep. That's the first thing I'm getting. Many people aren't awakened to the changes, to the things that are going on around them. But there's some type of transformation occurring. Maybe people are waking up. So I see two people sleep, but one girl appears to just be laying there watching them sleep. So maybe people are waking up and discovering their courage and taking control of whatever this is, whatever this dragon is, whatever this darkness is. And because they're waking up and discovering their courage, whatever this rough waters is, like they're able to calm whatever this is. It's causing some type of transformation with this butterfly here. Letting go. It says learning to let go. There are a lot of butterflies on this card. There's a lot of transformation taking place. Maybe within relationships. With this spider web here, I'm getting that there may be like someone wants to keep things to the same, but they're not able to keep things the same. This transformation is occurring. It's causing a lot of changes. There's a lot of butterflies on this card. Something about trees. I see faces in these trees. So it could be something about your roots or what people are rooted in. This lady's looking up and she's calling out to something that she's looking up. So maybe people are getting in touch with their roots and maybe learning how to connect more to the divine. So while there are a lot of changes that's occurring right now, I feel like people are waking up and people are discovering their courage. They are finding their courage. They are having the courage to make certain moves or take control over certain things in their life. They're waking up to the things that are going on around them. But there's still this little spider web. So it's still something or someone that wants things to remain the same. Maybe they want people to stay asleep. But if awaken means discovering your courage, then that means they don't want you to discover your courage. They want to keep you weak or something, someone. But in spite of that little spider web being there on the corner, again, there's still major changes taking place. A lot of transformation here. This card says intuition. Trust your intuition. That's a woman, but she has something, the horn on her head like a unicorn. Something magical about her. This card has a lot of little birds. It looks like hummingbirds. And they're moving stuff around, and it's really giving me like Cinderella vibes, like the birds are helping her do something. There's this little small candle lit. I feel like that's like a burning desire for something, like a passion for something. Someone could have some type of Indian heritage. I don't know why I'm hearing in my head like a moth to a flame. So someone may be drawn into something. They feel like you're being called to do something. We did say it looked like this person is calling out to something. With this trumpet being sounded, y'all, with this trumpet on this card, and this person called, I feel like this trumpet went off and people may have been called. A lot of people were called to do something, to make some type of transformation here. It's like this trumpet, when this trumpet sounded, it woke a lot of people up, and a lot of people were called to make this transformation. And I'm getting like a moth to a flame because you're being drawn into something. It's like y'all are being, people are being called into position. They're being drawn into maybe their life purpose, so to speak. And this is happening around the world. It's like a trumpet was sounded. You are being called to discover your courage, to wake up, discover your courage, and do whatever it is that you're called to do, to make whatever changes it is that you are called to make. And I feel like these changes are happening all over the world. I feel like these changes are happening with a lot of people. And with these little birds here again, you may be getting help. A lot of people could be getting help. Whoever was called to wake up and do whatever this is that they were called to do, you're receiving help to do this. And the birds may represent your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatever it is that you call them. They're helping people all over to make these changes and do what this is that they're being called to do, to wake up from this, whatever this dream is that they're living in, to see things as they are and to make changes accordingly. And that's what's happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, y'all. I'll be back.